wonderful day to be alive. Welcome back. I hope that you guys have had a great day or having a great day or a great week. So, am I the only person, or have y'all ever experienced regret? That's kind of a dumb question because I'm sure everybody has experienced some sort of regret, whether it be you dating the wrong person, whether it be you going to a place you know you shouldn't have gone, whether it be you saying something that you regret saying that you should have just thought about it before saying it, or it could just be liking somebody's picture when you're like, oh my god, I shouldn't have liked their picture because you expect them to do something, they never do anything back, or I don't know. I think a lot of us do experience regret, and you know, me reading into it and stuff, I ended up seeing how regret is obviously all mental, and I believe that's a way in which Satan uses that regret to bring us down, whether it be that we start going to church and maybe they just keep reminding you of something that you did in the past and you're just like, man, I regret coming, like I shouldn't have come to church or stuff like that. And I think when it gets to that point, we really do need to just be strong about it, you know, be strong and continue to read the Bible, continue to read verses that are going to help us, to encourage us, you know, to not have that regret. And honestly, personally, for me, like when I have had regrets, I think about it for a moment, not even a moment, like I'll think about it for that time and I'll be like, okay, no, it's fine, and like I'll go and do something else and I just forget about it. Then I remember about it again, you know, because then I start thinking something's bothering me, what is it? And then I'm like, oh my god, I should have never done that, and I second guess myself because I did something that I regret. And that's just something that we have to continue to seek God about and continue to read His Word to help us to not feel that regret. Because if you keep yourself in that mentality of regret, you're hurting yourself, you know, mentally, because you're so caught up on what something that you regret doing that you're not moving forward and you're not paying attention to things that God may be blessing you with at the time, and you think it's not a blessing because you're so caught up on your regret that you just it just passes by you and you're like, oh, and you didn't even notice that was something that God was trying to bless you with because you're so caught up in something that you were regretting. I guess for me, one of my regrets would be, why am I telling you guys this? I'm the same. Okay, this one time, I had went to McAllen, and the only reason why I went to McAllen was because I was going to do a return on something, and I wanted to just go do something because I had the day off. So I was like, dude, I want to go have fun. It was during the week, okay? So then I'm in McAllen and I'm already on my way back, and I tried fitting everything into my one day, like in my 24 hours. I tried fitting everything that I could do. And what ended up happening was that on my way back, I ended up getting into a car accident. And then after that, I got home, whatever. That's part of my testimony, I'll share later. I started thinking about it and I was like, oh my gosh, if I wouldn't have gone to McAllen, none of this would have happened. And then that's one of the things that I kept beating myself up about. Like, if you weren't there, you didn't need to be there, you could have done it some other time, everything would have been okay, your car wouldn't have been messed up. And that was a point in my life where I was like, I can't, like, it already happened. Whatever it is that you did, it already happened. You can't go back in time and like redo it. You know, as much as that would be so awesome to do, I think a lot of the times whenever it comes to our regrets, we learn from them, and we should learn from them. If you're regretting stuff and you're just like, oh, whatever, and you go on and you don't learn from your regret, you're bound to do it again. And if it happens again, you just keep feeling so bad about yourself, like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Or like, then I think it leads to a point where you just feel like you're worthless, or like you just aren't worth it, you know? Because then you start doubting yourself and you start saying, man, like, if I already did it once, I'm gonna do it again. And you're just like bringing yourself down. And I'm sure we all go through it. And if you don't go through regret, something's wrong with you. But I'm sure we all go through regrets. There's just so many types of regrets that somebody could have. Whether it be talking to somebody that you wish you never talked to, whether it be you doing something that you regret doing. It could be good or bad. Like, when I say good, it's like if you have good intentions of doing it and then maybe that person doesn't react the way you want them to react, then you're just like, I should have never done that. I should have never said that. Whether does you say something to somebody through text or on the phone and you're like, oh my God, like you expected them to say something back and they don't, and you're just like, seriously, I should have just stayed quiet. Next time I'm not gonna say anything, stuff like that. It could be the little things, because there's so many things that you could regret. But I guess it just leads on to, like, I know there's this verse in the Bible that says, be quick to listen, slow to speak. And that is just like key, because sometimes we want to just say right off the bat what we think, and sometimes we can't. Like, we need to stop, think, listen, then speak. Because if you just, like, somebody tells you off and you're just like, you know what, and you say something, you're just like, oh my God, I should have never said that. Like, you regret it later. Or you react a certain way, such as it may be into violence, and you're just like, I should have never done that. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage you guys that if you're going through a point in your life where you're regretting so much stuff that has happened in your life, don't let that bring you down. Don't let that stop you from seeking God more. Don't let that stop you from hearing His word. Don't let that stop you from getting closer to friends. Don't let that stop you from creating relationships within the church. And don't let that stop you, define you as a person, because once you let it define you as a person, where, like I said, you start doubting yourself, and that is just bad, because you never know. When somebody doubts themselves, they just start feeling like they have no point in life. They start feeling like, what am I even doing here? Like, I'm a failure, and that's just the worst mindset to have, because if you are here on earth, you are created for a purpose. And if you read His word, you'll see how God is telling us that we're created for a purpose, and He loves us and cares for us, and He doesn't want you to be having those, He doesn't put those thoughts in your head that you're worthless, because He calls you by name. He doesn't call you by your sin, and I just want to encourage you guys, to keep on going. Don't stop. The regrets, okay, reflect, learn. Don't stay on them. Because I can say there's just times where I felt like I am so caught up in the regret that I'm just like, dude, I'm living in the past, and there's so much that I can be doing right now as a person. There's so much that I can change as a person right now. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day today. Enjoy your day, and don't let anything ruin your day. Sometimes people are going to try ruining your day, but you know what? I think it's okay sometimes to have bad days, because it all happens to us. But just end your night and day talking to God. And when you wake up, do the same thing. Talk to Him. Peace. I did that last time. My brother was like, that is so gross. Anyways, bye guys.